Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Larry, and that there's Tom. Anyway, Tom came out to catch me mixing this stuff up that I've had probably for about 4 or 5 years now, and it's crack repair or patch repair, and it's kind of interesting stuff. Anyway,
you're actually repairing the basketball court?
Yeah. Well, you didn't do it, so guess I got to do it. You know. So all it is 1 cup of water to.
Well, what do you mean I didn't do it?
Well, you didn't do it. No.
Why would I repair the basketball court?
Because I asked you to, that's why.
You never asked me to repair the basketball court.
Pretty sure I did. But
no, not once.
Anyway, so this is crack filler. So I'm gonna see how this works out. And just get a trowel like this. I didn't think Tom would be out so soon. I had told him to come out and film me, and he snuck up on me, and like he usually does.
Oh, I'm not gonna step out the door and like scream, "Hey Dad, I'm ready!"
Why not?
Because that's obnoxious?
You are obnoxious.
You're obnoxious.
Anyway, so I'm doing this out here, and you have to do it on a day when there's not gonna be any rain for 24 hours.
That makes sense.
And we had some serious rain yesterday, guys.
And we did.
They suggest you to wear gloves because supposedly this stuff will kind of stain your skin.
Really?
So what I did is I mixed up half of the tub because I had no idea how fast this stuff dries or anything. So I mixed up half the tub to do this. So we're gonna find out how good this stuff is. I've gotten the stuff in the caulking guns before and used that. As you can see, it didn't work. Well, it worked for a while.
I was gonna say it worked, it just, the problem got worse, and it only has so much material.
Yeah. So I'm trying this out, which, like I said, I've had this for quite some time. I have like, what is it? 4 containers of it.
And this is the first time you used this stuff specifically?
Yeah, I've never used this stuff before, so we'll find out how good it is, right?
Well, considering it's got more effort than the tube, I would assume that it would be better.
Yeah, like I said, we'll see.
This is usually how it works, trade convenience for quality.
Right. I mean, it looks pretty good so far.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's going to leave little pieces around, but I can just kind of scrape it like this because I don't want to lip anywhere, you know?
Right.
This is probably one of the worst cracks that there is on here because of the, it's like it's split open.
Yeah. And that one over there doesn't look that great. That one's pretty long.
What?
This court's kind of a mess.
Yeah, it is. You know what it needs really bad?
What's that?
A power washer.
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant. Anyway, you know, you guys might ask, like, well, why did all of a sudden you decide to do this?
That's what I had tried to ask, and then you were just like, oh, you didn't do it.
The other day I was out here with my nephew shooting. He was shooting on that little thing. He shoots the little ball, wherever that is, that we got in fan mail.
Yeah, it's
little tiny
right
ones.
there.
They're little rubbers. I think it's behind you. Yeah, you don't want to touch that powder, Tom. You're going to get black on you, and you're not going to be able to wash it off.
I didn't even notice it was next to me.
Anyway, so he was out here shooting on the little hoop. So I got out the basketball, real basketball, and started shooting. And I was like, because I was worried about my shoulder. And to my surprise, it didn't hurt.
Really?
It actually felt quite good. It's just like I loosened it up, you know?
And it didn't hurt you the next day either?
Nope.
Huh.
So I was like, you know what? I can get back into shooting hoops. Try to get in some kind of shape. I won't be able to play basketball, but I'd be able to still shoot. Right. I mean, I always have, that's what my favorite, always was my favorite sport, that and baseball. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing it again. Just come out every day and do a little shooting. Well, the court has been in disarray for a while now.
Right, because in part your shoulder, in part your knee, and...
Well, no, I'm talking about talking about the cord, Tom.
Right, I'm saying like it wasn't getting used, so there was no need for upkeep.
Right.
If you let me finish.
Okay, I let you finish. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to get rid of these, because some of these cracks got really bad, right? And
yeah.
Mostly on this end. There's some down there, but this end is the worst.
It really is.
You know, it really needs to be power washed, which will happen now, because now I have a reason to do it, because my son's not going to do it for me. You know, that would have been a great Father's Day present.
Well, you didn't know that you could shoot for one, and for two, I don't use this cord either.
Yeah, why do you hate basketball? Is that because I like it? Is that why? In your sickness, that's how you are? Your sick ways?
I'm not making it out like I'm like this, like...
demented kid?
I was gonna say evil person, but...
You're not a kid anymore.
Exactly.
Anyway, so I'm gonna continue to do this on here. I cleaned this one already out. Well, I can't get all that out, but I don't care. It's gonna get sealed underneath. This one, I think that little one, I don't know if I did that one or not. And then
I was gonna ask if you had done any of them yet, or this is the first.
Huh?
I was gonna ask if you had done any of them yet.
No, I'm talking about cleaning it off to get ready. I prepped it.
Oh, okay.
So I did that long one over there, and I did that long one over there. I think I did this short one, but it looks like stuff flew back on it. It's very windy today, guys.
Okay, so this stuff actually does dry pretty fast if you just did that one.
I didn't do any of them.
Or you said you were cleaning it.
I just cleaned them.
Well, that makes more sense.
Jeez, Tom. Listen to me once in a while. Anyway, because we're going to be having a picnic soon, I was also like, hey, let me get these cracks done before the picnic. For the picnic.
Might as well.
But yeah, so as you can see, this takes a decent amount just for this one. But yeah, this really is one of the, I think this is one of the widest ones though, you know?
I think so.
And I just want to make sure that I don't get it on myself. That's the most important thing.
Right.
If it gets on Tom, oh well. But if it gets on me...
I mean, I'd rather not get it on myself either.
Anyway, I'm going to continue to do this. After I get this done, like I said, I'll do some of these little ones. And then that big one over there. Until I run out of this stuff. And then I have to mix the next batch up. So, Tom could just turn off the camera because we don't want to bore you to death of me just sitting here doing this.
Scooping and scraping.
I'm curious to see because I left the bucket over there of what it's called. You can get a good shot of it there. Not the swim stuff.
Epoxy something.
Yeah, so it's a type of epoxy, so that's why I got it. Because epoxies always seem to me like they work better than anything else. You know? Just better than the just plain asphalt that you would put in here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's already drying pretty good.
Yeah, right? Well, it probably will dry fast. You know why? Because it's windy.
That's true.
And like I said, I'm just trying to get this to the point where even here, where it really doesn't even matter. But what happens, guys, is in the wintertime, water fills in these cracks. And then it expands when it freezes, and it makes the crack worse.
Yep.
Plus, you know, I'm sure Tom's mother is tired of somebody breaking her back, like Tom. And Tom doesn't get...
Again, I'm not out here, so even if that superstition were true, it wouldn't apply.
Oh, I was wondering if you were going to catch on to that, because I didn't know if you knew what... You knew that old saying.
Oh yeah, stepping a crack breaker mama's back was a thing when I was a kid. I don't know if it still is, but...
Yeah, so I'm going to leave it like this, guys, and then I'll be able to blow that loose stuff off of this when it dries a little bit. And like I said, I'm going to do that one. I thought I wiped that one off, but I guess I didn't. This one isn't bad, though. I might just have to get right there. And, yeah, I'm just going to get the worst ones. I'm not going to get these, I like these little tiny things that don't even look like they're that deep. Maybe in that spot I will. I'm exhausted. So, guys, I got this half of the cord done.
You did.
And I started on that one over there that's past the halfway, but that's because I had to end the container. I didn't want to waste the stuff.
All right.
So I used 2 buckets for this. So I have 2 buckets left, and I noticed that there's a lot more cracks on the other side, which I thought was here was the worst. So I'm going to get all the big stuff, and if I have smaller stuff, what I'll have to do is just get a couple of tubes of that caulk for the smaller stuff, but I can use this. I've also found out something, that over here I mixed it a little too dry, and as you can see I mixed it differently over here, and if you check these out over here like this and right here, it's pretty thick right here because there was some, as you can see, some chunks of patch that already was on there came out. But I mixed it thinner, and it was so much easier, and it wasn't a whole lot thinner. It was more like peanut butter that I mixed it.
Okay.
So I really like this stuff. It's already over here. Let's just go to this one, because I did this one not too long ago. Can you hear that?
Well, I can. I don't know if the camera picks up.
Well, bring the camera closer then. It's hard already. So that's really good. Still says that you should wait 24 hours before you go on it and everything. So I patched my quart. Well, half of it. Half to go.
Good job.
Hope you liked this video. I don't remember what the name of that stuff was. Did you get a good picture of it?
It was epoxy something, but it was rotated.
Well, Tom will get a for a thumbnail. Maybe we'll put it in a thumbnail, right?
We can do that.
Yeah, and they can see what the brand is. Until next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. I'll meet you at the lounge. I'm exhausted. My back hurts.